If you would please remain standing and join me for a word of prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for bringing us all together on this momentous day and for your guidance each day throughout these last 4 years. While we may not have gotten the graduation we always imagined, thank you for allowing us to come together and celebrate our accomplishments in a way that no one will ever forget. Give us strength to move past the pain of losing part of our senior year and help us to start looking towards the future as we each begin the next chapter of our lives. Thank you for the amazing high school memories we did get to experience and the support you've given us during each of the hard times. Your unwavering guidance has helped each of us to get to where we are now, and we trust in the path you've created for us as we prepare to enter the real world. Please continue to keep everyone safe and help those who did get sick to start recovering. As we face these hard times, help us to trust in your plan and fulfill our greatest potential despite the setbacks we may have faced. Amen. At this time, please remain standing for the pledges, presentation of colors, and the singing of the national anthem by the Canyon High School Choir, led by directors Jay Martin and Carla Cruz. Presenting the colors are cadets from Canyon High School's Air Force Junior ROTC program under the instruction of Senior Aerospace Science Instructor Lieutenant Colonel Tim Biltz and Aerospace Science Instructor Master Sergeant Ed Garcia. Carrying the American flag, Cadet Senior Master Sergeant Caden Cuellar, American Cadet First Lieutenant Alana Phillips. Carrying the Texas flag, Cadet Captain Tanner Tunstall. Texas Guard Cadet Captain June Romero. Will you please join me for the Pledge of Allegiance? Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, in liberty for justice for all. And the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. You may be seated. And I'd like to give a quick shout out to my grandma, Charlene Sechting. She was the first valedictorian of Canyon High School, and today's ceremony is the 60th one since then. So, hi, Alma.
It is a pleasure to welcome each of you to this special occasion. We sincerely appreciate your presence at this culminating event for the 2019 through 2020 school year. We have a number of special guests here that have joined us tonight. I would like to thank Mr. Andrew Kim, Superintendent for School of Comal ISD, and his administrative team for the leadership of this great district. Present tonight is Kobe Wunderlich, Krista Moffitt, Kristen Lewick, and I would now like to introduce our administration team at Canyon High School. Dustin Davison, Principal, Mark Oberholzer, Associate Principal, Rocco DePiero, Assistant Principal, Nicole Morris, Assistant Principal, Courtney Woodrum, Assistant Principal, Kay Guidry, Assistant Principal. The counseling team at Canyon High School, lead counselor Carrie Gomez, Stephanie Cisak, Beth Reel, Stephanie Melton, Jennifer Simmons, Michelle Lopez, and our college and career advisor, Robin Conger. The Canyon High School Teacher of the Year, Mr. Wayne Magira, and our senior class sponsor, Miss Tracy Griffin. I would also like to recognize the Canyon High School faculty who are present this evening. The Canyon High School staff have been instrumental in the success of each graduate, and we thank you for your efforts. Faculty members, will you please rise? Fellow graduates and members of our audience, please join me in thanking these wonderful educators with a round of applause. At this time, please welcome Mr. Jason York, Comal ISD School Board President.
Good evening. Look at that red sea out there. Wow. If you would, welcome here with me tonight other board trustees, Board Vice President David Drostata, Secretary Michelle Ross, Treasurer Tim Hennessy, Trustee Dr. Marty Bartlett, Trustee Cody Miller, Incoming Board Trustee Russ Garner, and Dr. Denise Kern. On behalf of the Comal ISD Board of Trustees, we want to congratulate you on reaching this momentous occasion. For the past 13 years, you have taken courses that were increasingly rigorous and challenging, and you have succeeded. For the very fact that you are here today is a testament to those around you that you have the ability to overcome many obstacles, and that you possess the determination and passion to achieve your goals. With the circumstances beyond any of our control these past few months, you have exemplified dedication, high standards of hard work, tenacity, and the will to keep moving forward. And the story of your life today marks the end of one chapter and the beginning of a new one. After you leave here tonight, you will embark upon a journey that will present to you new challenges and new opportunities. But regardless of where your journey takes you, whether it's college, the workforce, or serving your country proudly in the armed forces, we know that you will be successful in whatever you do. Please remember to always be kind to one another. Keep the faith, pray, and maybe call home occasionally. So again, on behalf of the Board of Trustees, we congratulate you, you Canyon Cougars, and Godspeed.
Good evening. My name is Megha Patel, and I'm honored to welcome our friends, family, and distinguished guests on behalf of the class of 2020. The moment we have all patiently waited for is finally here. It is unreal to think that high school is over and we will soon be out in the world paving our own paths. That's if COVID doesn't get in the way. This may not be our ideal graduation, but after years of pulling all-nighters, crying in the shower, and living our best life, we have finally made it. From a clown attack phase our first year to a global pandemic our senior year, it is safe to say high school was nothing like High School Musical. Although we missed out on many senior year traditions, our final year will be remembered as somewhat unique. Looking back at the past few years, many of us developed a caffeine addiction and took procrastination to a whole new level. We have transformed from cringy little middle schoolers to young adults ready to take on whatever comes our way, even a pandemic. However, we wouldn't have been able to make it to this day without our phenomenal teachers, advisors, and loved ones. From stressing over Gary Anderson's AP chemistry class to straight chilling in Mr. Ray's apes class, high school has been one long roller coaster with numerous ups and downs. Although many of us don't remember a single thing we've learned, especially since spring break, I just want to thank all the amazing teachers who managed to put up with our lazy selves as we head out on this unpredictable journey. I hope that everyone confidently steps out in the direction of their dreams. Whether you're going to college, the military, the workforce, or pursuing your dream of becoming TikTok famous, I wish you all a life filled with joy and success. Welcome, everyone, to the COVID-19 Class of 2020 graduation ceremony.
Good evening. It is a pleasure to present to the seniors who have excelled in their graduating class. First, we will recognize seniors who earned a cumulative grade point average, ranking in the top 15% of their graduating class. Would the seniors and parents of seniors who are ranked in the top 15% please stand? Thank you. Would the National Merit Commended Scholars and their parents and guardians please stand and be recognized? Seniors who are recognized as National Hispanic Commended Scholars and their parents and guardians, please stand and be recognized. At the end of the 7th semester, we rank students based on academic performance. It is my pleasure to recognize the 2 students who ranked the highest in their graduating class. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Canyon High School, we would like to present this certificate to Sarah Hunter Vestal, commemorating her accomplishment and hard work as salutatorian for the class of 2020. On behalf of the faculty and staff at Canyon High School, we would like to present this certificate to Trinity Nicole Williford, commemorating her accomplishment and hard work as valedictorian for the class of 2020. Congratulations. Canyon High School has been very fortunate to have numerous scholarships totaling over $7.17 million awarded to eligible and worthy graduates. To those businesses, civic groups, individuals, and those who assisted in maintaining memorials, the senior class of 2020, the faculty, and the administration of the Comal Independent School District sincerely thanks each of you for your effort and your contributions.
Good evening. I am Dustin Davison and truly believe one of the most important parts of our students' overall learning experience is learning to serve others. For me, there is no better example of that than the young men and women who have decided to answer the call to duty and enlist in our military services upon graduation. Today, we have several here that have already committed to that service and the service of our great nation. Seniors, as I call the military branch which you have chosen to serve, please stand and allow us to thank you for your service and commitment. Air Force, Braden Stribling. Army and Army Reserve, Devin Dantzler. Daniel Ibarra. Francis Salvador. Coast Guard, Kyle Myers. Marines, Marcus Marino. Texas National Guard, Cameron D'Albergo. We would like to recognize a senior who has an appointment to a military academy. Please stand as your appointment is called. To the Marion Military Academy, Heidi Freund. Please join me in one more round of applause of appreciation for their dedication to God and country.
Canyon High School proudly introduces its valedictorians and salutatorians for the graduating class of 2020. These outstanding and well-rounded students embody an impressive breadth of knowledge and personal character. Both students have demonstrated a strong dedication to their academics and responsibility to the Canyon High School community, all while remaining committed to their extracurricular activities and outside obligations. Both students represent the talented and innovative student body we have at Canyon High School. I wish them the best of luck in everything they do in the future. And now it is my honor and my privilege to introduce the Canyon High School 2020 Salutatorian, Hunter Vestal.
Welcome friends, family, teachers, administrators, and most of all, welcome fellow classmates. I'd like to thank everyone here for the part they played in making this the best 4 years of our lives. You've all had a profound impact on the development of the students that are graduating today, and we couldn't have done it without you all. When I first sat down to write this speech, I was clueless on where to start. Capturing the essence of the past 4 years seemed impossible, as we've made so many happy memories together, from sporting events and pep rallies to school dances and Spud Week. Even if you don't necessarily know everyone sitting beside you today, everyone has played a role in making our class special. This year in particular has given us more obstacles to conquer than ever before. No one could have predicted the way our senior year ended, and while online school made senioritis easier, it didn't make up for missing out on all the senior traditions we've been looking forward to since freshman year. Even though this graduation may not live up to everything we've imagined, it's definitely a graduation we won't ever forget, as the quarantine has played a significant role in making the class of 2020 memorable. 20 years from now, we'll all be at vastly different times in our lives, and there's no telling what the future holds. But I'm optimistic that life will take us exactly where we need to go. Fear for the future is inevitable, but I challenge all of you to welcome the unknown with open arms and know that the last 18 years or so has prepared you for what's to come. These years of formal schooling may have provided us with plenty of explicit knowledge, but has also provided us with something that is far more valuable, and that is experience. Knowledge can be conveyed from teacher to student, but wisdom can only be gained from the experiences we all go through. This wisdom shapes who we are, our views, and our biases. It cannot be taught, for as Hess says, wisdom always sounds like foolishness when expressed to another person. Wisdom comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone to have authentic personal experiences, and it's only through these encounters that we can become who we're meant to be. The people we surround ourselves with also play a massive role in shaping who we are. Everyone here today and those watching online have played important roles in the development of those graduating today. These people are what made it possible for us to get an education that prepared us for our future. For me personally, I'd like to first thank my parents for their unconditional love and support. No matter what direction life took me in, they were always there, ready to lend a helping hand or offer beneficial advice. Their guidance has taught me to believe in myself and my ability to handle anything life throws my way as I take these first terrifying steps into adulthood. I'm so grateful to them for putting up with my endless practices, games, and school events, and still being able to plaster on smiles and encourage me when I didn't believe in myself. I'd also like to give a special thanks to my two best friends. Brooke, being mistaken for you by pretty much every single teacher at Canyon was a blessing in disguise. I'm not the most outgoing student in the world, and having almost built-in relationships with all my teachers definitely helped me get to where I am. More importantly, I'm extremely thankful we were able to experience 2 years of high school together. You were and still are the perfect best friend that always understands my unique humor and has no choice but to be my shoulder to cry on. And to my little sister Harley, with our age difference, we haven't always seen eye to eye, but it's been surprisingly fun chauffeuring you around these past 2 years and getting to watch you grow into yourself. Even with seemingly big shoes to fill, you found your own passions in life, and I can't wait to see where they take you. Sometimes my worst enemy, most of the time, my best friend. There's no one else who can ever take your place, and I'm incredibly proud of everything you've accomplished so far. These experiences that we go through with our friends, family, teachers, coaches, etc., are the most valuable asset we have gained from these past 4 years. Nothing is more important than the relationships we built, and as we all go on to start the next chapter in our lives, I hope that we'll hold on to these relationships and remember to appreciate the little things in life. Congratulations, class of 2020. Thank you.
Now it is my honor and my privilege to introduce the Canyon High School 2020 Valedictorian. Without further ado, Miss Trinity Williford.
Well, howdy everyone. I am so honored to be here with you today and give the commencement speech for Canyon High School's class of 2020. I'd like to start off by saying thank you, Mom and Dad, for your constant support. Thank you to all our teachers for supporting us in the classroom and in extracurricular activities. I want to thank my friends for always sticking with me and helping me get to this point. Lastly, I have to thank Jesus for always being with me and never leaving me alone. Now, thank you. Now, before you fall asleep, let's get this party started. As 8th graders, we all dreamed of that day when we would finally be high schoolers. It was so exciting. Then, that day finally came, and everything changed. Some of us were still short. Some of us had grown extremely tall but still had squeaky voices. This was the year we had to navigate Canyon High School's hallways. Let's just say I got stepped on a few times and learned that if you don't want to feel claustrophobic, you took the long route around the E Hall intersection. On top of that, many of us took geometry and algebra this year, or the class where our ABCs and our 1, 2, 3s combined, and Y kept asking us to find its X. I think we can come to the conclusion his X left and we don't know why. After being fishies for an entire year, we slowly but steadily became sophomores. This was the year we were actually high schoolers, and some of us took our first AP classes. On top of that, Mega Lunch disappeared for obvious reasons. Its memory, however, will be greatly cherished. Despite the end of Mega Lunch, the largest milestone of sophomore year was perhaps becoming young drivers. God bless our parents for keeping us safe. And my most sincere apologies to all our teachers for the excessive key jangling that entailed due to our newfound freedom. Then, in a blink of an eye, sophomore year ended and we became juniors. Finally, we were upperclassmen and knew everything there was to know about high school. That is, until we took physics. While we might have been top dogs, knowing everything there was to know about high school, force equals mass times acceleration got us all at some point. But we survived. In the end, we managed to take on the increased workload while doing sports. Shout out to Canyon basketball. On top of that, many of you participated in band, so all my band peeps, love y'all. Then many of you were a part of art, theater, choir, or UIL events. All of y'all are incredibly talented, and I am blown away by your work. On top of all our amazing students and extracurricular activities, many of you were juggling jobs at this point. Man, look at us becoming responsible adults, cruising into senior year. Little did we know what 2020 would actually hold in store for us. This year, we still lost a majority of our football games. But we had the best darn student section. Some of us took on a similar workload to junior year, while others could finally catch a break with some much-deserved blow-off classes. Much respect. Our senioritis kicked in. We all dreamed collectively of that day when we would finally walk this stage and leave high school for the last time. We envisioned that day we would drive off campus. Finally, we would be done with high school. However, after finishing our first semester at the speed of light, the second semester rolled in carrying the coronavirus. Little did we know how COVID would actually impact us, so when spring break ended, it left us all a little confused. Our expectations of what senior year should have been, from prom to senior trip to baseball to softball to theater to all of the events, had been crushed. If you were like me, then you had a lot of questions and way too much time to think. How would this end? This is not okay. I want to be with my friends. I want to protect my family and myself, but I don't want to be trapped in my house. I cannot just sit and do nothing. And when we have failed expectations, it hurts. Then, in the middle of all of this, it hit me. I can ask all the questions in the world and sulk in every single one of them. I can worry about the uncontrollable every single day, but where will that lead me? The constant fight in my head will lead to anxiety, and then that anxiety will cause me to not sleep, and then that anxiety will cross paths with depression. The only thing you can control in an uncontrollable situation is your choices. I'm sorry, I lost my place. Many of you have had to face loneliness in your own homes. Some have had struggles within our families and lost loved ones. Others have had to face depression and anxiety. Rejection from friends is never easy, and betrayal from those you love hurts greatly. This next chapter of life is going to have its ups and downs, uncontrollable events. And you can choose to allow what has hurt you to rock your world, or you can look it in the face and say, not today. When someone breaks your heart, you can allow that pain to push people away. When financial difficulties come your way, you can choose to give up or work that extra night shift. When classes in college get hard, you can choose to settle for a C or take the extra hours and try and learn the material. Either way, you can choose. What you choose can change the course of your life. And here's the deal. There are going to be a lot of hard circumstances, and that is not to discourage you, but to prepare you. There are going to be many challenges ahead, but many blessings. Mistakes will be made and success will come too. At this point, it's just a matter of what you choose. Will you focus on hurt and pain, or will you take on hope? Will you worry about making mistakes, or will you be fearless and persevere? What you choose, I hope for the very best. I want to see each and every one of you grow and enjoy life, and I know your loved ones feel the exact same way. So, class of 2020, if there is one thing that I want you to remember, remember that life will be tough, but so beautiful. And the choices you make will affect the outcome of your life. So, may each of you be blessed and have a joyful life. May you have peace and lots of love and laughter. But most importantly, may you have wisdom beyond your years to make the choices that will bring you success. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. Great job. All right, before I begin, I would like to say thank you to the Comal ISD Board of Trustees, Superintendent Mr. Andrew Kim, and all the support services staff for allowing this to happen tonight. We know that it took a lot of planning and hard work, so we want to thank you. Also want to say thank you to the senior class officers, Kylie Janner, Tony Cooper, Megha Patel, Kristen Clark, Carmen Browse, Isabel Mari, and Courtney Sims for your hard work and your dedication this year to this senior class. We thank you and appreciate you. And finally, to the graduates, will you please join me in a round of applause to your family that is here in attendance? These family members have pushed, pulled, and encouraged and cheered for you along your educational journey. So thank you. So now on to the class of 2020. It is an honor and a privilege to stand before you tonight and give the commencement address. Seniors, I stand here today at the doorsteps of the future. It's not a distant reality anymore. It begins here, and it begins tonight. You began high school as young freshmen 4 years ago, but now you are leaving as adults. Tonight you gather in your cap and gown as one unit, one class. All the awards and honors have been handed out, final grade points have been calculated, and all the graduation requirements have been completed. Tonight, you sit as one, holding the distinct honor of calling yourself a Canyon High School graduate. The successful completion of high school is proof this senior class can and will make it anywhere and under any circumstances. I don't think that statement has ever rang more truer than this year, but through it all, you have persevered. Some of you will go on to college, some of you will choose to serve in the military, and others will go straight into the workforce. But each of you will travel your own unique path. No matter where life takes you, there will be challenges, I promise. What I'm asking from each of you is to meet those challenges straight on with your head held high. You must try to excel in everything you do. Strive for excellence in every task that is asked of you, regardless of how large or how small that task may be. And in doing so, you may experience failure at some point, but someone told me these two words a long time ago. Fail forward. Again, fail forward. And I hope that these words stay with you. Use the trying times in your life as opportunities to grow. Learn from your mistakes, move on, but always grow from them. My hope is that each one of you sitting out there tonight has had someone at Canyon High School impact your life in one way or another. Whether that be a teacher, whether that be a counselor, or even an administrator. Our expectation is that each of you reach your full potential. If each student in this graduating class is able to do that, just imagine the effect that would have on our world. The future is truly in your hands, and we are confident that you are ready to go out and take on the world. I'd like to share with you a quote from one of my favorite quotes from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If a man is called to be a street sweeper, he should sweep streets like Michelangelo painted, or as Beethoven composed music, or as Shakespeare wrote poetry. He should sweep streets so well that all the hosts of heaven and earth will pause to say, "Here lived the best street sweeper who did a great job." Now think about that for a second. And that is my challenge to each of you as you leave here tonight. If you reach your full potential, you'll be the best at whatever path you choose in life. You will be the best teacher. You will be the best welder. You will be the best lawyer. You will be the best plumber. But whatever path you choose, be the best at it. There is no better feeling in the world than knowing you did your best. And although it may not be easy to see, and it may not be easy to get there, every accomplishment you achieve is adding to the world's accomplishments. As you sit out there and reflect on 13 years of schooling, my challenge to you is to embrace the new milestone that lies before you and remember the many lessons you learned at Canyon High School. Before you prepare to receive your diplomas, I have a final thought that should sum everything up and prepare you to go out and take on the world. Life is too short to wake up in the morning with regrets. So love the people who treat you right, forgive the ones who don't, and believe that everything happens for a reason. If you get a chance at something, take it. If it changes your life, let it. Nobody said it'd be easy. They just promised it'd be worth it. That is advice that was given to me a long time ago, and I hope that I can pass it on to you as you can apply it to your life every day as you leave Canyon High School. Class of 2020, it has been an honor and a privilege to watch you grow from young men and women to adults over the last 4 years. On behalf of the Canyon High School's faculty and staff, we want to thank you for your grit, your determination, and your tenacity in the face of uncertainty. We are proud to have you represent Canyon High School and Comal ISD. Thank you, and go make a difference in the world. Would the class of 2020 please stand? Mr. Jason York, President of the Board of Trustees, and Mr. Andrew Kim, as Associate Principal of Canyon High School, I would like to present to you the Canyon High School Class of 2020. I do hereby certify that all the seniors of Canyon High School standing before you have met the state and local requirements for the completion of high school and are eligible to receive their diplomas as graduate from Comal ISD and Canyon High School. Once again, congratulations, class of 2020, and thank you for your hard work, your determination, and your spirit. At this time, the presentation of diplomas will be made by the Comal ISD Board of Trustees. Graduating class of 2020, prepare to receive your diplomas. Just a reminder, as you come forward, please bring your diploma cover with you. It should be underneath your seat. Everybody else, you may be seated.
Trinity Nicole Williford. Sarah Hunter Vestal. Kristen Lynn Clark. Megha Bhavish Patel. Catherine Michelle Schultze. Christopher Allen Williams. Ian Connor Abercrombie. Edward Acosta. Israel Chino Acosta. Card. Noah Gregory Adams. Niraj Akula. Nicholas Edward Albrecht. Sarah Albright. What's your name? Joseph Alcantar. Sarah Leanne Alderete. Madeline Alegria. Jasmine Alyssa Aleman. Alyssa Alva. Amber Victoria Alvarado. Brianna Marie Alvarez. Martin Alvarez. Gabriella Renee Amador. Isaiah Xavier Amaya. Olivia Suzanne Amen. Hudson Keith Ammons. Anna Noel Amsink. No, go. Mackenzie Lee Anderson. Emma Anderson. Brooklyn Patrice Archibald. Jacob Christopher Aarons. Isabel Mari Amendarez. Roland Leonardo Pallone Castaneda. Alexis Renee Araguin. Card. Jane Inta Ash. Megan Nicole Ashley. Elisa Loren Avila. Haley Pearl Avila. Alexis Gail Badeau. Emily Jean Bailey. Skylar Lane Baird. Farah Maisie Guantero Balbuena. Juan Yario Barajas. Lorena Marie Barboza. Andrew Thomas Barclay. Alan John Barta. Brandon Reese Bartelli. Olivia Grace Batson. Macaulay Andrew Batterton. Ashlyn Michelle Bear. Danielle Rain Bentley. Jeremiah Devin Bermia. Brian Haziel Bernal. Anastasia Denise Bernstein. Alex Kirsten Birch. Andy Elizabeth Burke. Marcus Mitchell Bishop. Emma Nicole Boggs. Ashley Ann Bowdler. Kinsey Lauren Bourneval. Tajane Michaela Box. Joshua Kenneth Boyd. Logan Wayne Boyd. Leela Wynette Bradshaw. Tammy Rose Breckheimer. Carmen Nicole Briles. Christy Lachey Bratton. Colby Weston Brown. Connor Matthew Brown. Tyreek James Brown. Hung Vin Bui. Chloe Isabel Bustos. Connor Minor Bunton. Tyler Vincent Byers. Marcus Warren Cabral. I hope. Salam Rashid Karvuzuza Lenin. Mason Reed Kamina. Lucas Cantu. Madison Serena Cantu. Meadow Sarah Cantu. Evan Michael Cardenas. Caleb Daniel Carpenter. Damian Marcelo Carrion. Faster? Faster? Matthew James Carroll. Okay. Destiny Alasia Carter. Maria Guadalupe Carvajal. Caitlin Alexis Castro. Corbin Allen Kavanaugh. Emily Caitlin Cavaney. Guishin Shin.
Jacob Kinney, but if you can't pronounce it, say how you think it looks like.
Jacob Tyler Kinney. Carson Ross Clark. Caitlin Elizabeth Cleary. Kailana Nelinity Klein. Sorry. Alexia Jade Collins. Ty Dean Conger. Zachariah Timothy Connor. Aziri Contreras. Austin Doyle Cody. Tony Lester Cooper. A.D. Cornejo. Cassandra Lee Corona. Connor Darren Krell. Benjamin Riley Crockett. Mary Ellen Crow. Cameron Tyler D'Albergo. Devin Michael Dantzler. Coulter Lane. Hello. Kiari Carol Davis. Terrell Jensen Dayrider Madplume. Paola De La Cruz. Nicholas Dimitri De La Garza Diaz. Mia De Leon. Go. Zane Michael Delgado. Eris Jade DeLuna. Alan John DiMartini. Samantha Janie Diaz. Riley Hunter Dickinson. Yasmin K. Dillon. Alyssa Morgan Dobbins. Colby Wade Doherty. Mark A. Dominguez. Megan Marie Dominguez. Maria Divine Lorraine Dorimal. Maria Sacred Lalonde Dorimal. Lacey Noel Dowdy. Hannah Grace Dowell. Brandon Warren Doolin. Lauren Montgomery Doyle. Kristen Bailey Drum. Cole Christopher Lewis Duhan. Devin Andrew Duke. Rebecca Jean Dukes. Alexis Renee Dumas. Mackenzie Sage Donovan. Eric Emiliano Echeverriara. Samantha Reina Elise Elizondo. Wyatt Wayne Epps. Margaret Jean Erickson. Aaliyah Marcelina Rose Escalante. David Walker Etheridge. Victoria Laura Etter. Alexandra Marie Everett. Nicholas Hunter Ewald. Tavian Anthony Facundo. Daniel Dominic Farias. Congratulations. How are you? Callan Wayne Farr. Aiden Jonathan Fagler. Carlos Andrew Femiano. Jared Scott Ferguson. Cooper Tyson Ferguson. Grace Faith Saoshin Ferrier. Noah Paul Wayer Ferrier. Tyler John Shifan Ferrier. Mary Ellen's Fialo Ramirez. Isaiah Alexander Flores. Rafael Antonio Flores. Vanya Flores Alcantar. Ashton Keeley Franklin. Heidi Leona Freund. Scotty J. Freund. Isabel Frias. Alan Renee Fuentes. Ana Teresa Fuentes. Marissa Marie Gallegos. Anthony Joe Galvan. Adeline Oriel Garcia. Elena Raquel Garcia. Christian Garcia. Jacob Stephen Garcia. Morgan Miguel Garcia. Scott Mitchell Garrigus. Laura Isabel Garot. Audrey Renee Garza. Juliana Moni Garza. Michael Eusebio Ramos Garza. Tyler Jaron Garza. Mariah Jewel Gibbons. Go ahead, step forward. Go ahead. Garrett Ryan Glover. Claude Blaine Gomez Jr. Daniel Angelo Gomez. Gabriel Renee Gomez. James Michael Gomez. Jesus P. Gomez. Julie Ann Gomez. Kimberly Alexia Gomez. Ariana Rebecca Gonzalez. Riley Jade Gonzalez. Evan Gonzalez. Hector Gonzalez. Rome Anthony Gonzalez. Charles Arthur Gorman. Gianna Lydia Gould. Shannon Grace Michaela Graham. Felipe Grajales. Abigail Faith Graves. Marliana Elizabeth Graves. Lily Renee Griffin. Henna Rianne Guerra. Gabriel Emmanuel Guevara. Joshua Alex Gutierrez. Parents gonna like that? Andy Davis Hamilton. Noah Bradley Hamilton. Allison Riley Harlan. Caitlin Ann Harrison. Delton Scott Hart. I know you. Isaac Samuel Hawkins. Macy Margaret Abear. Tyler J. Heminger. Carly Elizabeth Henderson. Elia Elizabeth Hervia. Christian Hernandez. Christian Reese Hernandez. Giselle Hernandez. Marissa Maria Hernandez. Omar Hernandez. Vanessa Brianne Hernandez. Jesus Alejandro Herrera. Michael Donovan Highland. Cameron James Hill. Yeah. Madison Elaine Hawkins. Zachary William Hills. Jesse Van Ho. Dylan Henry Hawking. Kayla Nicole Hockman. Taylor Nicole Ann Hodges. James Edgar Ronell Holder. Kyler Daniel Holder. Trey Everett Holder. Morgan Eugene Holt. Paige Marie Hans. Alexis Caroline Hernser. Kendall Tommy Herbertus. Daniel Ibarra. Jonas Elijah Bon Ikban. Cameron Wade Eichels. John Matthew Ivy. Macy Danielle Jacobson. Haley Brianna James. Kylie Brianne Janner. Vincent Luis Jarris. Savion Jarrett. Sophia Rose Jekyll. Megan Leanne Jenkins. Grace Marjorie Jeske. Morgan Page Jeter. Jason Ray Jimenez. Clara Josephine Joris. Andrew Thomas Johnson. Emily Hope Johnson. Evan Eastley Johnson. Harley Marie Johnson. Ryan Douglas Johnson. Angel Marie Jones. Tegan Vinay Jones. Eric Leon Joslin. Jessica Renee Katzenstein. Bailey Michelle Kearney. Majid Khan. Avery Isabella Kim. McKenna Ashley Kirkham. Jenna Nicole Cook. Abigail Rose Koszulski. Annie Melissa Cost. Moira Kelly Cotera. Mackenzie Lucia Crott. Jacob Walker Kinzel. Haley Mackenzie Kipper. Alicia Edana Lafond. Madison Elizabeth Lauricella. Carly Lane Lawrence. Ethan Laws. Georgina Rebecca Leal. Matthew Kenneth Leal. Gabrielle H. Ledesma. Matthew Thomas Letexier. Bobby Greg Lynn. Jaden Michelle Lingefelter. Jolie Elizabeth Yamas. Tristan Blake Yamez. Janessa Jalen Llanas. Maria Fatima Yanis. Cameron Jacob Long. Middle name. Jocelyn Arleth Lopez. Joshua Lorenzi. Natalie Grace Lowry. Jimmy Isaiah Loyola. Oscar Rafael Loyola. Anna Grace Lozano. Cameron Patrick Lucas. Nathaniel David Loera. Jennifer Marie Luna. Rajetti Lugo Ortiz. Mia Angela Makia. Ezekiel Zacharias Machado. Middle name. Delaney Eileen Main. Celeste Don Anos Mendo. Isaac Luke Maldonado. Zachary Michael Maldonado. Alessandra Mariah Maldonado Rivera. Joshua David Malone. Caleb Scott Merrick. Jaden Lee Margraves. Mason Andrew Matakin. Jacqueline Grace Martinez. Martha Martinez. Megan Nicole Martinez. Nicole Christina Martinez. Jada Lee Masters. Juan Antonio Mata. Nicholas James Maxwell. Madeline Elaine May. Carl Henry McCauley. William Zane McCune.
I'm so sorry. It's Berlin.
Chandler Berlin McFarland. Logan Carson McGinley. Logan Nicholas McGowan. Corey Elijah McKinney. Alexis Janae McKnight. Abel Jacob Minchaka. Kaylin Brooke Mendez. Lisbeth Mendoza. Samuel Joel Mendoza. Jordan Alexander Messer. Catherine Claire Metz. Miles Newton Mayer. Brooke Renee Mills. Elise Ann Millsaps. Andrew Scott Moberly. Grant Lee Muchagimba. Nathan Ray Molina. Logan David Montana. Isaiah Renee Montez. Janae Alexandria Montez. Corey Anthony Moose. Benjamin Marcelo Morales. Corbin Orion Moreno. Juan Hector Moreno. Marcus Adam Moreno. Miliani Munoz. Kyle Anderson Mayers. Anna Karen Nava. Trevor Levi Martin Neely. Hayden Annabella Nerby. Maggie Rose Newman. Kevin Wynn. Vuong Li Dang Wynn. Gage Gregory Leon Nicola. Angel Isaac Nunez. Michelle Aaron Oakley. Jennifer Osigera Gudino. Matthew Joseph Ochoa. Ashley K. Odell. Summer Estrella Olberry. Marissa Yvette Olvera. Pronounce your last name. Hannah Sophia Ito Oraseo. Hallie Rianne O'Rourke. Jesse Ray Ortega. Jeremiah Joel Ortiz. Melissa Margarita Ortiz. Michael Anthony Ortiz. Shelby Starr Ortiz. Tatum Elizabeth Ostos. Bradley Dean Ott. Carissa Jasmine Pais. Yanet Palmero Cajigas. Orlando Pang. Annabelle Ray Pantuso. Annabelle Jean Parsons. Maya Oceana Partida. Jacob Elijah Patterson. Matthew David Pavelik. Chase Eric Pell. Jesus Arturo Peña. Angelica Lynn Perez. Idali Montserrat Perez. Jose Roel Perez. Ashley Diana Perez Rodriguez. Caitlin Bailey Peterson. Isabella Brianne Pettit. John Roth Pfluger. Paige Avery Pike. Brendan Marshall Pope. Jacob William Potter. Nino Ilian Prado. Mary Celeste Pridgeon. Elise Yvonne Puckett. Tristan Andrew Puente. Madison Lee Pulido. Shelby Kate Rhinoshek. Gilbert Alexander Ramirez. Emma Victoria Ramirez. Jalissa Ray Ramirez. Sage Crystal Ramirez. Stephen Armando Ramirez. Edith Nayeli Ramirez Hernandez. J.R. Randall. Kyla Elizabeth Reed. Madeline Rachel Reiniger. Serena Lane Reiniger. Kimberly Reynoso. Lily Catherine Richardson. Kaya Nicole Ritchie. Caitlin Macy Rivas. Aaron Rivera. Bianca Danielle Rivera. Joshua James Roberts. Caitlin Claire Robinson. Danielle Robles. Jasmine Guadalupe Robles. Andrea Rodriguez. Brianna Michelle Rodriguez. Julissa Anai Rodriguez. Michael Kalen Rodriguez. Miranda Grace Rodriguez. Andres Rodriguez Avila. Victor Alejandro Rodriguez Moran. Andrew Thomas Rochester. Riley Morgan Roland Rush. Alan Ruan. Udiel Ruan. Nicholas Richard Rubio. Serena Marie Ruiz. Abigail Hope Sadler. Jason Benandanti Salazar. Dominic Miguel Saldana. Francis Marguerite Saldivar. Gavino Salinas III. Daniela Cristina Sanchez. Ismael Sanchez. Camille Elaine Sandoval. Hey, Remy. Jackson Connor Sansom. Taylor Ann Santos. Michael Allen Shearer. Garrett Patrick Schindler. Lois, that's Lois? Yeah. Alyssa Lois Schmidt. Corbin Lewis Schmidt. Jacob Wayne Schomburg. Cameron Nicole Schultz. Andrew Michael Taylor Scott. He had 4 first names. Pronounce your last name. Nancy Elda Roderick Schau. Naola Esther Roderick Schau. Courtney Janice Sims. Dalen Aaron Sisk. Jada Sean Slade. Jenna Eileen Slavin. Grace Carolyn Smith. Kendall Diane Smith. Kyle David Smith. Presley Raylan Smith. Mia Lillian Nicole Smock. Brianne Marie Snyder. Tareen Allen Solberg. Brittany Soto. Narvin Garcia Soto. Andrina Francine Spacek. Jacob Lawrence Sparks. Tevin Allen Spurlock. Alexandra Paige Squires. Card. Noah Isaiah Stearns. Cade Joseph Stevens. Peyton Riley Dalton Stevens. Colton Harrison Stent. Braden Ray Stribling. Johnny Joel Telemontes. Gianella Tamez. What's up? Elias Tavera Gonzalez. Aiden Keith Taylor. Andrew Thomas Taylor. Pronounce your last name. Hunter Reese Technic. Hunter Chase Teeler. Christopher Jesus Terrazas. Keaton Nicholas Taylor. Roland Christopher Terry. Maddie Ruth Thur. Ryan. Dylan Ryan Thomason. Stephen Harold Thompson. Lita Faith Tijerina. Michael Noel Tijerina. Parker Lehman Tyndall. Mia Isabel Tobias. Rashad Ahmet Tokat Luolu. Isaiah Kai Tolentino. Aaron Torres. Ellen Elizabeth Torres. Jenna Elizabeth Townsley. Card. Where's your card? Jenny Tron. Trinity Ruth Trainer. Cassandra Abigail Trejo. Luis Gabriel Trejo. Christopher Robert Trevino. Mark Anthony Trevino. Trevor Talon Trevino. Stephanie Aaron Javier Tuwasan. Sarah Elizabeth Tucker. Christopher Andrew Uola Portery. Christian Edward Valdez. Cody Allen Valenta. Rodolfo Martin Valero. Daniel Varela. Kobe Michael Vargas. Samantha Rose Varvaro. Viliad Itzel Vazquez. Jandy Lee Vignair. Jorge Luis Virial. Madison Raylin Villegas. Haley Elizabeth Ann Vadran. Parker Stephen Brazel. William Walker Wasson. Hannah Elizabeth Waters. Peyton Lee Weaver. Walker Jesse Franklin Weaver. Christian Michael Wedgwood. Madison Warren Welch. Caroline Ann Wetz. Victoria Noel White. Christine Nicole Willett. Cody Allen Williams. Madison Page Williams. Tanner John Wilson. Taylor Christine Wilson. Skylar Austin Winiski. Haley Nicole Wing. Morgan Grace Wingliski. Presley Grace Wireball. Lauren Tyler Wotina. Abigail Sujin Wu. Peyton Elizabeth Wong. Faith Austin Worley. Ethan Victor Worthington. Megan Brooke Yancey. Trinity Marie Young. Parker Joseph Yuchinski. Jonathan Travis Zeller. Dylan Scott Zishi. Virginia Zubia. Do you have your card? Jorge Edmundo Ayala Lenin. Jocelyn Guadalupe Meza. Maria Lizeth Armendariz.
All right. First of all, I'd like to give a big congratulations to everybody here. I mean, this is a huge accomplishment, so a round of applause for everybody. All right, so I'd like to start off by giving a big thank you to all the people who even made it possible for us to have a ceremony. A couple months ago, I don't think any of us thought we'd end up having a graduation like this or possibly even a graduation at all, but luckily here we are. It's taken 4 years now to get to this point, but we made it. In a few short moments, you and I will officially be high school graduates, which as a freshman seemed like an eternity away. We've all had a variety of different experiences during high school, and today it's time to rejoice and cherish the memories we've made along the way. Throughout our high school experience, we've had the opportunity to make lifelong friends and create lasting relationships with our teachers and other mentors we've met during the last few years. And now, we're forced into the real world. Whether you're going to the military, trade school, beginning a career, going to college, or even just taking some time off to figure out your path, we're all taking a leap into the unknown. This is an anxious time in all of our lives, as in the coming months, we'll begin to take the steps that will shape our future as adults in this world. I'm imploring all of you right now to take these steps towards doing what makes you happy. Discover yourself and who you are in the coming months and years, and figure out what you enjoy doing. Follow your passions while pursuing your lifelong dreams and goals, because that's the only way we can truly find fulfillment. One of my favorite quotes at the moment is from Kid Cudi in his song Pursuit of Happiness, where he says, "I'm on the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that shines ain't always going to be gold." This lyric from the chorus of his song is super simple and directly to the point, yet it has resounded with me, especially in these last few months. It is a reminder that there will be guaranteed hardships and struggles throughout our lives, many of which may come in the immediate future as we try to adjust to a completely different environment and lifestyle than what we're used to. However, this lyric is also a reminder that as long as we keep our end goal in mind and pursue with all of our might and willpower to do something that truly brings us joy and fulfillment, we can persevere and get through these obstacles. As people in this world, we must seek out our purpose and passion and do everything we can to obtain it, no matter what shape or form it may come in. So if I'm to leave you with a lasting message, it will simply be this: do what makes you happy, make other people happy along the way, and enjoy life to its fullest potential. Thank you all for your time, and congratulations to the class of 2020. At this time, I'd ask all of y'all to please stand and join the students in the singing of our alma mater, recorded by the Canyon High School Band under the direction of Stephen Vaden.
Class of 2020, as we all go our separate ways tonight, I want to leave you with one last quote from one of my all-time favorite cartoon characters, a Mr. Winnie the Pooh. "You are braver than you believe, you are stronger than you seem, you are smarter than you think, but most of all, you are loved more than you know." As graduates of Canyon High School, Class of 2020, you may now turn your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. Congratulations, Class of 2020. As we begin the dismissal process, we ask that you wait until your ticket group is announced to give your graduate time to move off the field toward the parking lots. Please be mindful to maintain appropriate social distancing as you leave the stadium and the parking lots. At this time, we need everyone who is in the blue ticket group to make their way toward the exit and your vehicles. Graduate, please exit the field using the gate by the visitor concession stand. As a reminder, please be mindful to keep 6 feet distance between groups as you move toward the parking lot. At this time, we need everyone who is in the red ticket group to make their way toward the exit and your vehicles. At this time, we need everyone who is in the orange ticket group to make their way toward your exit and your vehicles.
At this time, we need everyone who is in the green ticket group to make your way toward the exit and have a safe evening. Graduates, please exit the field using the gate by the field house. As a reminder, please be mindful to keep 6 feet distance between groups as you move toward the parking lot.